What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here. Really excited about this video series that I'm doing. Going to be cracking a pre-release kit from Ultra Prism, the Sun and Moon set. This is awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show off the deck building experience for you guys that you might get at a pre-release. Going to be opening the pre-release kit and then building my own deck with the cards inside. Going to be building it, with the evolution pack and then the 4 packs, combining it together to build a deck. Then my friend Natalie is going to show off her deck building skills when she builds her own pre-release deck as well. Then we're going to pit the decks together against each other in a tabletop gameplay video. So that is just the idea we got here. Going to be a couple videos to get this all going, showing off each of the deck building kind of scenarios, and then the gameplay footage as well. Should be a good time. We get to see some pack opening, a little bit of deck building skills, and then also going to see the decks played against each other. So should be kind of the best of all worlds, if I do say so myself. So let's get right on down to it. I have one of these on the main channel as well. These are different ones, so if you checked out the main channel, this is a new opening with some new packs, and it's going to be a brand new deck. So hopefully, looks like I did get a different promo than what I got from the main channel. This is the Lucario. Very cool. So this goes with that Garchomp. It'd be pretty crazy if they went ahead and just gave me the Garchomp line in here too, but it looks like I'm getting the Garchomp in. I've gotten the Garchomp so far, and I do get the Garchomp, so that's cool. All right, so when I do build these, I like to kind of center my strategy around, one more or less. Oh, and I do have the Magnezones in here too. Awesome. I love the Magnezone line. If I could just get some more Magnezones, I might just build myself another Magnezone deck. This is very cool. I built, Magnezone. Oh, and we do get the Heatran, so very cool as well. We've got some supporters here, a Nest Ball, Great Ball, Timer Ball, and I love this Spiritomb. Hey, there's the code for anybody who wants it. And I love the Spiritomb in these pre-release decks. I think this Spiritomb is so good. Not only does it boost your consistency, getting 2 supporters from the discard pile back to the hand, but also with Terrify, could stop big basic Pokemon GX from kind of running through your pre-release strategy. So if your opponent pulls a Dialga or a Palkia and just decides that they want to just stack a bunch of energy on it and try to just wipe your team out, you could just bust out Spiritomb and just terrify them to death. So I really like that. I think that's very cool, and I'm glad that they included that card in this set so that it could be used in that kind of capacity. So gonna section things off here. When you're playing in a pre-release, you have a limited amount of time, so it's nice to be able to stay organized. I definitely suggest organizing your Pokemon into types as we have here, and then you're going to be looking to build a 40 card deck. Talked about this in my first box opening. Oh my gosh, this Giratina, look at this. Natalie's here with me, but look at his eyes. He's so goofy looking. I cannot stand. He looks like just a goober out here with like a big beak or something.
Weird looking interpretation of his face.
That's what I'm saying. It's definitely like a goober Giratina if I've ever seen one. So, all right, let's see what we got in this first pack. That Vulpix with the free attack Roar allows you to kind of. So they do love giving Vulpix free attacks. I think it's like what I've noticed. I think it's like Alolan Pokemon, like basic Alolan Pokemon, seem to have free attacks. We've got the youngest goose, young goose, a Roselia, Cosmog. Oh, another Looker. That's really good. And a Hippowdon. Okay, that's my rare. Fire Energy. And Shieldon. Oh, and he evolves from that fossil. There is that unidentified fossil, which is cool. Hey, speak of the devil. There it is, unidentified fossil. They've went ahead and they've given fossil hit points again, so they've done away with that old, silly fossil engine that nobody ever used to get anything out into play, and they've given us fossils with hit points back, so I think that's super cool. And so fossil Pokemon should be easier to get into play now that we can actually just evolve them like normal Pokemon. All right, we've got a Cherubi, which Cherim evolves from. We've got Piplup, Snover, Murkrow, Gibble. All right, making a little bit of a case for that Garchomp deck. Execute. Oh, and check that out. Alolan Executor. He's got Executor's Paradise as an attack name. Some of these attack names are really funny in this set. And it says, for each of your benched Execute, search the deck for an Alolan Executor or Alolan Executor GX and put it into your onto your Execute and evolve it. Ooh, so it evolves up all of them. And then Draco Meteor Barrage. Flip a coin for each grass energy attached to this Pokemon. Does 80 damage for each heads. Okay, so pretty cool attack there. That's my rare of the pack, but as I guess it's a dragon type Pokemon. But even though it feels like a grass type Pokemon. And we've got Gumshoes and Ancient Crystal. Oh, and another Spiritomb. Very cool. Really excited about those Spiritombs. I think they go great in these pre-release decks, not only, you know, just for the consistency boost, but like I said, also to protect against your opponent sweeping you with a single basic Pokemon GX. We've got Glameow, nice little basic Pokemon there. Drifloon, Sandshrew, Hippopotas, all right, to go with my Hippowdon, that's nice, and another Riolu, looking like Garchomp dreams here. And, oh, but we do have a Heatran to go with my Metal-type Pokemon, very cool. Alolan Sandslash, a Psychic Energy, Yanmega, Volkner. Search your deck for an item card and a lightning energy card. Reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. I could even see playing that in a non-lightning deck just to go get an item card. Right. And Cranidos. I don't know. We've got one pack remaining. I would be really excited if we could rip a GX Pokemon or something like that, or a Prism card, just something good. Maybe I've done it. I don't know. Roselia, Chimchar, our first fire Pokemon. And Pachirisu, our first lightning Pokemon. Welcome down. Scropey, who's basically Drapion Jr. All right, Yungoos, Lickitung, Rotom. No, I did not pull anything good. Just Rotom. Okay, that's fine. We've got a Grass Energy, Gabite, Manaphy, and Grotle. All right, so another pre-release pack down. Let's see what we got here. Definitely going to be unifying my strategy probably around the colorless, the Lucario, you know, the Garchomp, you know, right around there. I don't really see myself using, let's see, Alolan Sandslash. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, put 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. That's actually really good. But I only have a 1/1 line of the Alolan Sandslash, so I'll only play him if I like need to. But that Spike Armor is like super cool for a free attack. I mean, that thing, and not to mention there's no catcher abilities in a pre-release format, so that actually has like a lot of potential. I think that's really good. All these grass type Pokemon, let's see, your grass type Pokemon have no weakness. The Execute, the Rotom, the Roselia, yeah, none of that's really gonna make the cut when compared to my Garchomp and my, you know, Magnezone lines. The Stunky and the Murkrow, sorry, Dark Energy, we're not making it into this deck. Pachirisu and Chimchar, you know, they ain't making the cut either, let's be honest. All right, Unidentified Fossil, Timer Ball. I mean, I do have that the Shieldon. Let's take a look and see. Well, let's see, any of these guys? Oh yeah, the Spiritombs, they could definitely see play. But none of these guys, unfortunately, not really going to throw those in. So let's try to unify this deck. See what we got. Oh, Cranidos does evolve from that fossil. So I could play the Cranidos, and I could play the Hippopotamus. The Popo, man, I don't know. We've got a 2/1 Lucario line. That's pretty good. We've also got a Hippopotas and a Hippowdon. That's pretty good as well. It's looking like at this point, I think that I should probably just play. Let's see, I've got the Heatran, I've got the Shieldon, and I've got a 2/2/2 Magnezone line. So I could play the Metal deck, but the last deck that I built was a Metal deck. So I think I am going to try and go with the Fighting deck here, especially since I did pull some Gabites. We're not going to play the Executor. Really no point in that. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this line that I've got here. Let's see, 2 Garchomp. Only 2 Garchomp, though. That makes me a little nervous. But we do have 3 Gabite and 3 Gibble. So that's, like, really good. I do like that. And the 3/3/2 is fine. We do have the Hippowdon. We do have the Cranidos that we could play. And maybe we throw a... We could put the Yungoos, the Gumshoes line in here. Whap down. Pretty funny attack. Oh, we do have a 2/1 Yungoos line. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. I think we could definitely play Yungoos. We could play the Lickitung to lap up, draw 3 cards. That's pretty good, you know, for a basic Pokemon. If you start that Lickitung, I could definitely see using it. So maybe on the Lickitung, no on him. Quite possibly maybe on those Gumshoes lines. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe the Volkner. The Volkner can basically is a search your deck for an item card. I think the Volkner goes because the Volkner is basically a supporter that lets you get Nest Ball or Great Ball or Tiber Ball, which is great. I mean, that's fine. For a pre-release, I'm not worried. That sounds fine to me. Even though I'm not going to play any Lightning Energy, supporter that lets me go get my unidentified fossil, fantastic. Okay. Lookers, yep, definitely playing those and definitely playing those three. So let's see what we have so far. We've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 without, I think, let's see, 6, okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So 26 without the Lickitung or the Young Goose line. I don't know if the Young Goose is going to be worth it. Let's see. Identify. Your opponent reveals their hand. If you find a Pokemon there, this attack does 80 more damage. That's pretty good for 2 energy. Considering in a pre-release format, your opponent's probably going to have some evolution line that they can't quite get down. So I'm thinking that Gumshoes probably makes the cut. Let's see what we're looking like. Probably don't need 2 Spiritomb in this deck. I might not even need 1 Spiritomb if I just like that Gumshoes enough. Let's see where I'm at here. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So 28, that means 12 energy. That sounds pretty good. I could make it 13 fighting energy if I cut the Spiritomb all together, but I think I like the Spiritomb in there. So I think I will just play 12 fighting energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that should just about wrap it up for my deck. I mean, I think we play the Cranidos. Let's see, we don't need to play the unidentified fossil or the Cranidos. I think maybe I like the Gumshoes better. I could cut the Cranidos, but then again, 90 hit points, 2 energy for 50 damage is pretty good. 1 energy for 30 is pretty good. So 12 energy. I'm wondering if that'll be enough for my attackers. I think I want to play a couple more energies, so I think I'm going to end up cutting something. I don't think we need the Spiritomb because, we seem to have enough Pokemon that I actually want to play in here that we don't need to play it. And the Spiritomb's only situationally good. And there seems to be a lot of evolution lines in these pre-release decks that I don't think I actually need to play it. So we could pick up a 13th fighting energy. And then I think, we could cut the Cranidos. But, let's see. The Hippowdon, is he actually good? The defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. And this attack does 10 more damage for each. The colorless in your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost 4 for 100. He has 140 hit points. So that's pretty good. The Hippopotas has 90, so that's pretty good. I think probably with 13 fighting energy, I should be more or less sufficient here. But that's I could make it 15 and cut the Cranidos line. I feel like he's probably just 2 energy attackers, pretty good. But my Gabites do have 2 energy attacks, as does Gumshoes and Lucario. So I think I'm going to cut the Cranidos and just increase the consistency of my deck, making sure that I have enough energy. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 energy. And I'm feeling much more comfortable about this. At the end of the day, the Cranidos, even though I could play it, just wasn't really worth it to sacrifice the consistency of just drawing into energy naturally to be able to power up, quite honestly, some pretty expensive attacks. Garchomp's got a 3 energy attack. Hippowdon's got a 3 energy attack. So, I wanted to make sure that I'm always attaching energy once per turn because in a pre-release format, whiffing an energy attachment can pretty much mean that you're going to lose the game sometimes. So, anyways, that's it for my deck. Excited to see what Natalie's deck ends up looking like in her pre-release deck construction video. So, make sure to check out her deck coming up, as well as the gameplay footage that we're going to be doing shortly.
Hi guys. All right, here's my pre-release opening. We're 3 out of 4 on the promos, so let's see if we can get the 4th one. I don't even know. Do you know what it is?
I forget what it is. So,
right, we have.
Yep, we'll see.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, there she goes.
Right.
Got him.
All right.
Looks like we're getting a lot of Garchomps, a lot of Magnezones.
Right. It's good that they went with that for the line, though. That's like a nice way to.
That's cool.
Oh, we did. It's a Gumshoe.
Oh, it's the Gumshoes, and he's pretty good.
He's
for
cool.
Prerelease.
Yeah. Identify. There's almost always gonna be some random other stage 1 in that
That's
in
what
your
I'm
opponent's
thinking.
hand.
Yeah.
So let's take a look and see what the last one is. Alright, so we got, they got a Garchomp. So it looks like everything has Garchomp line, there's a Garchomp line in every single one, right?
Right,
So
it looks like, everyone's
nice.
getting the Garchomp and the Riolu.
We get a
And the
Cynthia. Nestball, Sophocles.
We got some Electivire.
Electivire.
Okay, an Electabuzz.
Oh, it paralyzes your opponent if they're a metal type.
Oh, that's good.
So, some hate on
that
those,
Magnezone
on
deck,
Magnezone decks. Lily Volkner. Oh, Young Goose. And another
Gumshoes. Two Gumshoes line.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Code for the Gumshoes. Alright. Let's take a look here and see what we can... More Gumshoes is my plan here. If I can pull
just
a 4/4
Gumshoes
Gumshoes.
line.
That's the goal here.
We could just make a Gumshoes deck.
A Gumshoes deck. Alright. We'll do supporters. Alright, we got 4 packs.
See if we can actually get a hit.
Right, we haven't yet, but I mean it's cool. Be fine. Alright, we've got 2 fire types. It's like more than we've gotten all together. A Sneasel. We got a Sneasel in here. Lickitung. Carnivine. Weasel. Oh, a Shaman. Oh yeah.
So good.
Floatzel. Skuntank. Oh, another Cynthia. Nice.
Yeah, Cynthia's so good too.
Right. Another Magmar. Morlul. Piplup. Hippowdon. Not bad. Toxicroak. Look at him. How do you feel about him?
Oh, I don't know about him.
He's got some
Seems
nice,
a little suspect.
some nice artwork. Yama. I got a Mars. What's this do? Draw 2 cards. Discard random card.
Ship it.
All right. Yep.
Yeah.
Electric memory. I won't be using that if I had to guess. Alrighty. 2 more to go. I don't know, man. The prospects of getting a GX here seems minimal.
Pretty minimal, but hey, we gave it our best.
Right. Jinx. Now, if I get the Luxray line, that'd be pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, hiding lock.
Gibble. Skorupi. Oh, look at! Oh, I got the Licky line in 1 pack.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah. Shinotic. Once during your turn, you may search deck for a fairy Pokemon, reveal it, and put it in your hand. That's pretty good, but there's not a lot of fairy Pokemon in here, so.
Right.
Energy. A Turtonator, Mars, and Electric Energy again. Or Electric Memory. Electric Memory.
Electric Memory is cool. They're giving
Silvally
some more types.
Right. Last pack. I don't see anything in here. I think we had some dud.
Pre-release box is cool. These decks are gonna be sweet.
Yeah, our decks are gonna be great. There's gonna be no GXs in there. Were you
fair play all
right?
around.
Were you before they added the prizing at least? Were you the type of person to roll up with the 1 GX or 1 EX 39 energy deck?
No, I've never done that.
Oh, I definitely always did that. I will admit it. I don't do it now that there's like prizes and they actually give you lines of Pokemon to evolve into.
Right.
But it was definitely frustrating trying to piece together some random Pokemon when you used to play in pre-releases and they didn't do the pre-release kits like they do now. Alright, so we're probably going to be going with this Gumshoe situation and probably see what we can do off just these normal types. So we got a
bunch of normies.
Got a bunch of normies over here. Could see playing the Electabuzz line.
Oh,
just
yeah.
because,
You got a 3-2.
I got a 3-2, yeah.
Pretty solid.
Alright, so let's see. Let's get those guys here.
We get to showcase, some
Spiritomb,
different typing.
yeah, some different typing. That's nice. I don't think I'm going to be using any of these guys. As cool as that Toxicroak is. I don't see him being useful. No, Floatzel. Rip and Run. Unfortunately, couldn't see using that either. Sneaky Smash. These are all some really good attacks. I got a good amount of fire types in this pack. We haven't really had a lot of fire type Pokemon.
No, not at all.
No, none of these are really any good. Let's see. So, I'm not going to be using those guys, I don't think. We have a 1-1 Lopunny with Stompy Stomp. A 2-1 Licky Licky. and a 2/2 Gumshoes, 1 Shaman. I'm probably just put all these in here. These seem they seem good.
Yep,
you know?
colorless deck.
Colorless deck with the electric backbone here.
Seems cool.
Yeah, it seems good. And the Spiritomb. Spiritom's good.
Yeah.
Even though we're not stopping anybody from using their GXs anymore because it's just us and we didn't get any.
But we don't know the context of each other's deck.
True, technically, yeah. Gibble, yeah, I couldn't see using these, honestly. I don't think it's worth it. 3 attachments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Pokemon. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I think this is a good.
Plenty.
That's plenty. So we got Mars. We got 2 Mars. 2 Cynthia. That's really good. Oh, yeah, look at all these supporters. We can even use our Volkner.
Right.
Get an electric energy.
Electric energy, yeah.
Yeah, 2 Nest Ball and a Grief Ball. Oh,
Here,
yeah.
26. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's like perfect,
Good numbers,
honestly.
Yeah.
Right. 26, 5, 9, 10, 15, 16. Yeah. 16, 19, and... Yep. 26, so 14 lightning energy. Where do those go? Here. Alright. Looks like we are all set with all different decks to showcase.
Very cool.
Alrighty.
Alright, so look forward to some gameplay footage between Natalie's Electivire Gumshoes Bunny deck and my Garchomp deck. So
no, this is the real star of my deck.
Gonna be showing off these 2 decks here, duking it out. Maybe we could even switch up the decks between the main channel, decks that we made and these decks and just showcase a bunch of gameplay footage between them. I don't know. We'll see, whatever. But, who do you have bets on? The Garchomp deck or the Electivire deck? Let us know in the comments below. And look forward to some tabletop footage coming soon. Thank you all for watching the video. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel. Peace.